Welcome to the How to Upload Holistic Ratings in TIDE training video. In this training, we will look at how district and campus testing coordinators can upload student ratings for the Texas English Language Proficiency Assessment System, TELPAS, using the Holistic Rating Upload template. Then we will review how designated testing personnel can review and verify TELPAS ratings that have been uploaded to TIDE. Finally, we will review some helpful tips and reminders for having a successful TELPAS administration. District personnel must use the Holistic Rating Upload template to submit TELPAS holistic ratings for all students in kindergarten and grade 1, and all students in grades 2 to 12 who participate in a special holistic administration of TELPAS listening, speaking, or writing assessments. The Holistic Rating Upload template can be used to submit students' holistic ratings at any time during the testing window. District testing personnel may submit more than one upload file. For example, districts may want to upload each grade separately. The file can also be submitted to correct ratings for previously submitted students. However, district testing personnel should review and verify the student rating information prior to submission to reduce errors and incomplete records. Once holistic ratings are complete for a group of students, for example, all grade 1 students, and the upload template has been submitted, district testing personnel should review and verify the data to ensure that all student data are included and correct. All ratings must be uploaded and processed in TIDE by 11:59 p.m. CT on March 28. Holistic ratings that are not uploaded and processed by March 28 will not be scored or reported. Ratings not submitted or processed by the deadline cannot be accepted during the data correction window. As a reminder, rater information must also be entered in TIDE. However, that information must be entered using a different file, the additional student field upload file. First, we will review how to use the TELPAS Holistic Rating Upload template. District and campus testing coordinators will be able to upload student ratings for TELPAS using the Holistic Rating Upload template in TIDE. From the TIDE homepage, locate the green Administering Tests panel. Find the Appeals/Score Codes option. Click the down arrow to expand your view and select the Holistic Rating Upload task. To use the bulk upload feature, you must first download the Holistic Rating Upload template, located on the Holistic Rating Upload page. You can download the Microsoft Excel version of the template. Enter the holistic ratings for your students on the template and save your file. When you are ready to upload the file, return to TIDE and click Choose File, or utilize the drag and drop feature to upload the file you just saved. Click Next. The upload preview screen appears. If everything is accurate, proceed to confirm. Users should be aware that TIDE will process files containing fewer than 100 records online. Files containing 100 records or more will be processed offline. TIDE will validate the records offline and send a validation report via email. Next, we will demonstrate how to fill out the template. On the Holistic Rating Upload template, you will find columns for TSDS ID, student last name, student first name, date of birth, test window, test, and rating value. Please note that columns B through D, student last name, student first name, and date of birth, are not required fields to use this template and may be left blank. For each row, enter the TSDS ID of a student in the first cell under the TSDS ID column. Next, enter the student's last name, first name, and date of birth if it is helpful to you in tracking students. In the Test Window column, select Texas TELPAS Administration from the drop-down menu. Next, from the drop-down menu in the Test column, select the applicable test title you are entering the rating for. Finally, in the Rating Value column, select the rating assigned to the student for that language domain. The options you see are 1. Beginning, 2. Intermediate, 3. Advanced, and 4. Advanced High. Let's fill out the Microsoft Excel template to enter holistic ratings for a set of grade 1 students. Enter the required TSDS ID in the first column of row 2. We will select Texas TELPAS Administration for the test window. We will enter this student rating for the listening domain first. From the drop-down menu, locate TELPAS Holistic Listening Grade 1. We will then enter the student's assigned rating indicated on the TELPAS student rating roster provided by his or her TELPAS rater. We will select one, beginning. Let's enter the next domain. Because we are still entering rating information for the same student, we will copy the information in the first few cells from row 2 and paste it in row 3. For this row, select TELPAS Speaking Grade 1, Holistic, from the drop-down menu under the test column. Select 2, Intermediate, for the rating value. Continue to enter the remainder of the ratings for this student. Be sure to verify that the entry for each language domain is correct for the student. We will enter the ratings for the second and third student from this rating roster. Again, please verify that each student's proficiency rating for the applicable language domain is entered correctly. When you are finished entering the information, be sure to save the Microsoft Excel file. Return to the Holistic Rating Upload page in Tide to upload the file. Click Choose File or utilize the drag and drop feature to upload the file. Click Next to continue. On the preview page, verify that you uploaded the correct file and the values in the columns are correct. On this page, you will see the ratings assigned to the specified students. Verify that information shown on this page is correct before proceeding. Click Next to continue. The next step is the validation page. If there are errors in the file, correct them in the Microsoft Excel file. Then select Upload Revise File to replace the existing Microsoft Excel file. Click Continue with Upload to continue the upload process. On the confirmation page, you will see the number of records that were successfully updated. You may upload another file for another set of students. Next, we will look at how to review and verify the ratings that have been uploaded to Tide. District and campus users should confirm that Tide has successfully processed the uploaded file by returning to the Holistic Rating Upload page and viewing the history of uploads. Click the History button and verify that the status for the file you uploaded is showing processed in the Request Status column. If you see any other statuses, such as rejected or error occurred, you will need to make necessary revisions to your file and upload it again. Please note that if your file contains more than 100 records, Tide will process your file offline, and you will be notified via email when it's complete. Now, we'll review and verify ratings for the students. Locate the View Request task from the Appeals/Score Codes options under the Administering Tests panel. Open View Requests and select Holistic Rating Upload under the request type. You can select any status under the request status. Remember, Tide will render all records if these boxes are unselected. You can also enter additional criteria or apply a filter to narrow your search results. Click Search to view the results. The rating column is located at the far right. Please note that the ratings are displayed as 1 for beginning, 2 for intermediate, 3 for advanced, and 4 for advanced high. Each language domain rated for a student will appear on a separate line in the requested report. You may export this report to verify that the student's ratings have been entered correctly. Ensure that each student has a rating for every applicable domain and that no duplicate ratings were entered for the same domain for any students. Next, we will review helpful tips and reminders. Here are some helpful tips and reminders when entering information from the TELPAS student rating roster into Tide. Remember, all TELPAS holistic ratings must be entered using the Holistic Rating Upload template. Download the template from Tide and enter the required information before uploading the file. Each TELPAS rater should have his or her own rating roster. You may create an upload file for each TELPAS rater, as users can upload multiple files. You may also create an upload file for each grade level or any other combination of groups. Additionally, rater information provides documentation of the types of teachers assigned as raters and the extent to which a collaborative rating process was used. Rater information from the rating roster must be entered separately using the additional student field upload file, as shown here. This file can also be used to update or enter years in U.S. schools information for students who participate in TELPAS. Please note that for kindergarten students, the years in U.S. schools student data field should be left blank. For TELPAS, years in U.S. schools start at first grade. Rater information may also be entered manually in TIDE. Finally, districts should plan to test during the first 5.5 weeks of the TELPAS testing window and reserve the last 2 to 3 days to review and verify the data in TIDE to ensure all student data is included and is correct. Here are some best practices for managing the upload files. Designated testing personnel can create a holistic rating upload file for each TELPAS rater. Create a holistic rating upload file for each grade level. Create a holistic rating upload file for each domain. Verify ratings on the preview page before continuing with the file upload. Confirm that the uploaded file has been successfully processed in TIDE by clicking the History button on the holistic rating upload page and checking for processed in the status column. Designated testing personnel should upload the files well enough in advance of the deadline to ensure there is enough time for your records to be processed in TIDE, and resubmit the upload file that includes only the records that need to be altered, to reduce processing time. It is not necessary to resubmit the entire file. Educators and technology staff may contact Texas Testing Support at 833-601-8821 or at texastestingsupport@cambiumassessment.com or by using the chat feature located on the Texas Assessment Program website. This concludes the How to Upload Holistic Ratings in TIDE training video. You may review the contents of this video by using the controls on your player.